Welcome back. You've got peck and mixes now, well, singular, and soon to be plural. Richard, how much money have I paid this lady?
Ah, a gardener who knows to start
Probably the
bright and
vast majority of
early.
money I spent on anything
How
in this
can I
game.
help?
I mean, they're a higher level than I thought. Ugh.
Want to place?
I never highlighted the flying pig, whatever it was called, on there. I didn't realize that. I need a gem. What? Seamless transition from high to low poly. Good job, guys. Look at that render distance. Oh my god. Okay, the further you're zoomed in, the longer the render distance is, which is kind of weird. Unless it's determined by something else? I don't know. I don't know what determines that draw distance. Anyways, oh, I guess I can include a gem tree then. They want gems. It wasn't really gonna be the kind of tree I planned on including, but I guess it could work. Should also include their house though, just to see what it looks like, see if we want to keep it. See if there's any place that makes sense to put the thing.
I need some work to do. I haven't woken anyone up at the crack of dawn for ages.
I like that height. And this should be a fairly, as much as is possible, which is not much. I feel like this should be a fairly vertical garden, so. I want tall things here. I want to be able to look up and think, oh, there's a stuff above me. At least sometimes. Which, I mean, only really the oak lets you do. The oak is really the only thing you can look at and think like, oh man, look at that stuff up there. So I'll decide based on this building whether to put the gem tree maybe over here, in which case it would be with a bunch of other trees, but it would just be a very distinct tree, because it's not even brown. Or depending on what the Peckamix house looks like, maybe it would make sense to put it a little bit more over here. If the Peckamix house looks particularly, I don't know, regal or whatever, something or like fantasy-like or something somehow, that still also fits the garden as a whole. It's gonna work. Oh, I have to name these guys. I should probably name everyone in the aviary at least. Okay, that was fast. Pretty quick for the level of the piñata.
Put it in the.
And just get it to stop being highlighted.
You go.
Okay. Now then. So it'll only take a second for this thing to get finished up. What I think I might do, so if this is something that turns out to be nice looking, I think what I can do is I can actually get rid of this hazel tree and place a new one off in the opposite corner. That'll kind of help increase the tree density over there. So move it over here. Kind of increase the greenage, the tree density in this portion. So I kind of want this area to just be like lots of trees and whatnot. Even though it's a fairly low density of them at the moment. Maybe I should have like a rock path through here or something. What are you doing? Where are you going? I don't like the lights. I don't know. It doesn't look very bird-like, at least. Amazing. All the garden is a stage. I guess this corner over here is where the egg goes. It's funny. Okay. I think I'll go with it anyways, though. I'll get rid of this hazel tree here. Put down a new one over here. This is already a hazel tree. I mean, having a couple close to each other isn't the worst idea. You are a bad idea, though, on the other hand. Pester. Let me plant you. Are there not any laws about this guy's trespassing? Like, I feel like something should be done eventually. Why is it still raining? Has it ever stopped raining in this garden? I feel like every time I ask myself, is it raining or not? It's raining. Guessing I can only do it once. Yeah. Okay. I might keep this open for the path to be open, considering how I've seen people get stuck on it before in particular. But I guess in some proximity at least to this thing. We have our gym tree. I don't remember what you had to fertilize this thing with. Yellow is probably the best bet since it is like white and gold. I.e. the cheapest fertilizer. That would be kind of funny. Blue? How random. I still haven't gotten a Chunicorn to appear. I wonder how you do that. In the first game, I'm pretty sure it was just for having a gem tree. Let me doo-doo. Ah. Oh, there they go. Dropping nuts inside of here. I hate it when they do that, because it just stays there and rots. Oh! I did water you, right? I'm pretty sure. Okay. Is there anything else to do while we wait for these? Look at that very obvious transition from high to low poly. It's really awkward. I mean, this is on the 360, like, you should have decent draw distances, but you can actually literally center your camera on something and just zoom in slightly, or out. And the model very obviously changes. It's kind of weird. Ah. Ooh, look at that. I don't know if they really get taller when you fertilize these, though. I think they might just grow extra branches and then grow more fruit because of it. I know they grow more fruit, at least. Or nuts in this case. Okay. So that's one tree done. That's the thing I don't like about trees. If I want to fertilize them, it takes forever. You just have to, like, babysit them the whole time. It really is blue, right? Did I fertilize this with? So says the game. But yeah, I was thinking maybe have a different kind of path over here.
I'm
So
still
not the
open.
tiles.
Come in and take the weight of chocolate coins off your shoulders.
I like a stone path? That's really the only one that isn't just squares.
You're buying, huh?
And each one's a little bit random, which is nice. I don't know how many more path blocks I can afford, unfortunately, so I don't want to put down too many more than that. Afford in the sense of, like, the game only lets me put down so many, not in the sense of I will run out of money. I could fill this entire garden. Ah! Why don't I fertilize you? I could fill this entire garden many times. With tiles, with all the money I have. Okay. That's something. Also, these are a little denser than I'd like. I might actually get rid of a couple here and there inside of this thing to make it a little bit less dense. Just get rid of a couple tiles. Okay, so I don't know what else you want, annoyingly. How do I fertilize you? I'm curious, if you try to fertilize something with crocodile tears, do you have to do it with specific timing? Or can you just do it whenever? I don't know. Oh, it'd be really difficult to get a Piñata to come on here at just the right time. I still have no idea if those buds that appear on this actually have anything to do with anything. Huh. So we have these buds on here now. Man. Okay, fine. Like, do you have to do it while... Yeah, see, while those things are glowing, or what? I never fully understood it. I might be able to... I guess I never looked it up again, though. It might have been that this whole time that I played this game in the last one, I could have just looked it up again and then seen in more detail how precisely you have to time the fertilizing of trees, which would have made it a lot easier. My memory of having something to do with the buds forming and popping is actually, I think, from reading, I think, like, something on Game FAQs or something many, many, many years ago when I first played the original Viva Piñata. You are homeless by some definition, so I guess that makes sense why you're out here. Some of these guys, I don't know why they never go inside, though. Open up the curtain. There's not really anything behind, but... Oh, it's pretty convincing. So it's a really good fade to black there. Lots of pink eyes you can see when they disappear. Another one has no reaction to this. Cool. Alright, so we got a fully fertilized gem tree. Had we not managed to fully fertilize the gem tree? I thought the first gem tree I had only managed to fertilize it once or something. I wonder if I have to have a certain number of gems in my garden or something for a unicorn to appear. I don't think so, because... And I've harvested a gem tree before. And of course that would have made lots of gems appear at once. Not really sure. I cannot tell the visible difference between these two. I don't think they're both fully fertilized. I don't think this one is. I see this one has little stubs on towards the bottom. This one actually had those trimmed branches. But I didn't get any taller, I don't think. No. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure how this fits the garden or not. I mean, it's tall, which is good. I feel like at this point I'm largely just waiting, though, for these gems to grow so I can know what else to give these guys. It's gonna be a bit of a pain, because... Well, I could just... I was thinking I would have these gems be the source of food for the peck and mixes, but honestly, it's only 2 gems. I can buy them myself, too. I was just thinking to myself, oh hey, a gem tree could also fit here, maybe.
Oh, no, I don't mean like that.
One day I might actually upgrade my shovel a bit more.
You're buying, huh?
But only someday. I don't know if I will. Not anytime soon.
Nothing beats
I like
the
how
taste of
acorns
hard
cost more
thank
than
you.
friggin' gems. This game has interesting priorities. Why are acorns such a big deal? Get out here. It's still raining, by the way. Is this game bugged, or do I just notice it raining a lot more than I used to? Okay, what else do you want? Man, that makes me really happy. I want tureen, a pea soup. Well, this time I'll be smart enough to actually buy the peas instead of growing them myself. It will not be homemade.
Hello. Chocolate cash melting in your pocket. I'll take it. I'm not fussy.
Why is it 500?
There's
That's a heck of a markup. Man, this game's silly. Whatever. Dude. Eat the gem. And there are more requirements too. Oh yeah, I knew that. Never mind. You gonna eat? So now their eating animation seems to involve just standing in front of it for a second. I don't know why. Okay. Anyways, Bart. Man, look at that splash over in the fountain back there.
Guess what,
Hi. P. Okay, see you next time.